Good evening, everyone. Thank you to be here tonight. I know it's a bit late. First of all, I want to show you a video.
Das hier ist mein Sektor.
Das hier ist das wichtigste Gerät des Küstenwächters. Das Gerät, das Überlebensradar.
Mayday, Mayday. Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you... Over. We are sinking. We are sinking.
Hello? This is the German Coast Guard.
We're sinking. We're sinking.
What are you thinking about?
So, can one of you or some of you share with me?
Go to computer.
Yeah. What is the lesson to learn from this video? I know it's a bit extremist, but there is a good lesson. Yeah.
And if you don't speak other languages, then you won't be able to save someone's life.
Yes.
Because you didn't understand.
Exactly. Thank you, Tatiana, for this comment. It's exactly it. Like this video, as no matter like how much fun it is, really show like what business can how business can suffer from not having enough foreign language skills. You can lose contract, and I mean sometimes you can lose the opportunity to save people's life. So our agenda tonight, I'm going to go first about the current issue that Climate Corporation is going through, and I will explain the reason why. Then I will give you some information about the solution we think Climate Corporation should implement in order to improve its results and to be more performant. And finally, I will show you how this other company can benefit from this solution. So, first of all, it's not a surprise for all of us. We all know 2011 annual report was clear. We have a big problem in terms of market share for the global markets. We lost 7% of our market share, and our sales dropped by 1.5 million. It's the first time since the last 10 years that our sales are dropping. And when we conducted with my team a competitive analysis, it appeared that our major foreign competitors are keeping growing at an amazing pace, like 8 to 15% a year last year. So we are very ahead of that, and we need to find solution internally to be able to overcome this problem. Why is it happening? We conducted a deep analysis on what's going on in our company, and one of the main reasons for losing contracts was because we have employees who don't speak other languages. A typical employee at our company only speaks English, and it's not only an issue for us, an internal issue for Climate Corporation. It's actually an issue at the national level in the United States. And I would like you to complete this sentence that was published in the article in Forbes last August. So, which percentage you think Americans' population speak other language?
We're talking fluently, right? I'm sorry.
Yes, fluently. Like they are able to converse in another language than English.
10%.
10%. Yes, we all agree. And what would be this percentage for European population?
32. 85.
Jesus. I think that, you live in Europe, you just speak another language pretty much.
So you say 80? The actual number is that only 18% of the American population can speak another language than English, and you are a little bit too high. It's 53%, but that's still like more than half of the European population can converse in another language than their mother tongue. They are fluent in at least 2 languages. So that's a big weakness for us in comparison to our competitors in Europe, but that's the same case in Asia. And it leaves our monolingual workforce ill-equipped to deal with global markets and global business, according to Forbes Insight. So how does it impact the business? I would like to know from you guys, what do you think, how do you think the company can suffer from this lack of foreign languages? What are the main challenges that we face? Yeah.
Just not being able to have like an informal relationship. Like you kind of don't have that same common bond, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
You lose confidence.
Someone else? Yeah, Aisha?
Can't really communicate with other employees who speak.
Someone else? Well, that's good. These are good points. We actually, in an article published by Forbes Insight, they say that it's lacking of foreign languages will not help the employee to advance in its career, but as well not being able to help the company grow at a global level. So how can we address this challenge? One solution that we suggest the company to take is to establish a language training program within the company. Actually, according to Forbes Insight, a strong foreign language skill can play an important role. And they conducted a survey among more than 100 executives and CEOs of US corporations, and 60% of these people actually say that their companies require US workers to learn a foreign language. So this is something that has already started in the US. And as examples, we have IBM, FedEx, KLM, Hyatt, Shell On, and even New York State Department and the United Nations that are training their employee in order for them to be able to converse in a foreign language. So how to implement the learning training program, which we'll call LTP to be easier. There is several steps that the company needs to take on. First of all, we need to conduct a language audit for us to know which policy we need to have. Then we need to analyze our needs, like which foreign language should we train our workers for. Finally, we need to plan the language program, like when should it start, and like how long it should be, what the frequency of the course should be. Finally, we need to run the program and to find a contractor for it. And finally, feedback and adjustments. So I'm sure since it will be the first time our company will need to make adjustments. So the benefits for Climate Corporation is to better understand the cultural differences that will permit long-term relationship with customers, because you will enable the employees to have like Robert said, to have informal relationship, and this is really what it is when we do business. And it will facilitate interaction between employees and clients, and will just make the difference compared to another American companies. Like we'll have the little plus that we're missing. So companies can. There is actually a research made by the British Chamber of Commerce, and in United Kingdom they face the same problem, and they have since many months now already implemented such program, and it shows that it increased sales by 45%, which is a huge amount. So to conclude, our challenge is to decrease in profits and market share. And one of the reasons is that our workforce doesn't speak any other language other than English. So the solution would be to establish a foreign language training program that will create better better cultural awareness and create better relationship with our clients worldwide. So now I just want to run a quick vote, and please raise your hand if you think that we should implement such a program.